Hey guys, how's it going? Mr. Pumpkin Stone away here, and today I just got back from seeing Spider-Man Far From Home. Now, I'm gonna give you a heads up. Before I start this review, there are gonna be some spoilers involved with the movie, so if you have not seen Spider-Man Far From Home, stop the video and go see the movie. But if you have seen Far From Home, stay here. So I just got back from seeing Spider-Man Far From Home, and what do I have to say? Well, I bet we all know what my Spider-Man Homecoming review was on how I... If you guys remember my Homecoming review I made all the way back in 2017, how I didn't like it and I bashed it on a couple times. Well, I can't believe I'm saying this because I hate Homecoming. I absolutely loathe it. But surprisingly, Far From Home is good. I mean, yeah, for me, hating a movie that's part of a series, but I like the sequel to it's just weird. Yeah, so the movie was good. So the story is about Spider-Man going through all around the world saving people from these elementals that Mysterio is fighting them. So the story involves him going on a trip, hanging out with the girl he likes, MJ, played by Zendaya. They go throughout the world, fight all the elementals, only to find out in the end that Mysterio, which we all knew was coming, Mysterio was tricking them all with these illusions of his. We all knew this was coming. This was gonna happen. Mysterio tricked them, and Mysterio had lots of great scenes in them. They really showcase how the illusions they makes. It was pretty well done. I was actually surprised by that. So I thought Mysterio was a great villain. Vulture was great too, but I think I like Mysterio more. So I like the design of the suit. I like all the illusions he did. He was actually a pretty good villain. The suits in the movie are good, but my favorite suit from the movie that Spider-Man wore was when he wore the red and black suit. It looked really good on him. The stealth suit, like the black suit, all black, it was alright. Trying to think of what to say about it. So yeah. In the end, they fight, and then we get full usage of Spider-Man using his spider sense, or as they call in the movie, Peter Tingle. I know it sounds stupid, but just go with it. Anyways, the movie was good. Hold on. Yeah, I'm using my TV to do some lighting, because if it was off, it would just be a dark face, so... yeah. So yeah, the movie was good. It ended off like that. And finally, thank God they fixed it. Peter and MJ are together. Thank God, because they totally revamped what made Homecoming into a letdown. Because they fixed everything that I hated from Homecoming. I mean, it has more action, a good villain, and everything else. It really felt like a true Spider-Man movie. It's what we should have had with Homecoming, but no, we didn't. Instead, we had like a Saved by the Bell version of Spider-Man. When compared to this, Far From Home, we get everything that we wanted from. it really felt like a true Spider-Man movie. So yeah, excuse for my rant. Anyways, everything was all good. But now let's get to the end credit scenes because boy is there a mouthful to talk about. Well, except for the very end credit scene where the showcase. I'll get to that, but let's go to the heart of the surprise. Peter's identity being revealed to the world. So the first end credit scene showcases him abruptly with an interruption by J. Jonah Jameson. Yeah, and you want to know who he's played by? J.K. Simmons. I was really surprised too. So J.K. Simmons brings back his role that he did from Sam Raimi's trilogy into the MCU trilogy. So yeah, it is good to see the original J. Jonah Jameson in the MCU. So yeah, it's still him, but the only thing that he misses is his hair and his like goatee right here, because they made him look bald. He looks weird ballless. I wish they would have kept the design of how he looked in Sam Raimi. That would have been better. But J. Jonah Jameson showcases Mysterio's last video before he was killed. So Mysterio in that video blames Spider-Man for the drones, which he did it. And, well, I'm not saying Spider-Man did, but Mysterio did. And then he reveals Spider-Man's identity as Peter Parker. And then, yeah, and that's how the scene ends. I was shocked too. I think everyone was shocked when they revealed that. And I'm still thinking about it right now. So yeah, I don't know how they're going to put this out. Either they're going to do like a John Wick sort of thing. Kind of like the ending of John Wick 2 on how everyone knows who he is and everything else. I don't know if they're going to do it like that, or they're going to do something where Doctor Strange sort of like gives people amnesia and like erases when Peter's identity no one knows. I think they're going to do like that, or I don't know how they're going to do it. We're just going to have to wait and see by 2020, I think, or probably when the next Spider-Man movie comes out in like 2022, I think. So yeah, that was the first end credit scene. Now there was a second end credit scene where the Skrull, so the Skrulls are in the movie, and wouldn't you believe it, they were actually designed to be Nick Fury and his assistant. While Nick Fury, the real Nick Fury, is on the Skrulls' base, like spaceship in the space. And they're set out to do like a secret mission. So I think what he did was Nick Fury told them to help Spider-Man with this threat. And yeah, I think that's how it went. So I think the Skrulls and Nick Fury are playing on like a secret invasion or something. I'm not exactly sure, but maybe we'll get more news for the MCU movies that are probably coming out next year in the future. So yeah, that's a mouthful to say right there. So what do I think of Spider-Man Far From Home? Well, I think it's a good movie, and it's definitely a step up from Homecoming. It's 100% a step up from Homecoming. It felt like a true Spider-Man movie, although it had some weird bits here and there, but overall, pretty damn good. I'm going to give this movie somewhere between like a 7 or an 8. Because even though it had some weird bits here and there, but all in all, it had everything that I needed. Everything that I wanted. So yeah, I'm giving it somewhere between like a 7 and an 8. And that's all I'm going to say about I almost said Homecoming, Far From Home, yeah. So confusing with these. It is weird how they're going by the word home for these MCU Spider-Man movies, but yeah. But anyways, that's my review of Spider-Man Far From Home. Post some comments down below telling me how your thoughts on it. And don't forget to subscribe to my channel. See y'all next time. Bye. Oh yeah, one more thing. I forgot to show you this, but I'm actually wearing a shirt. I'm actually wearing a Spider-Man shirt ever since I went to the movie. I got this from JCPenney just to excite me. So yeah, see you later.